Hey gang, it's Tim. Welcome to Winning Wednesday, the sales email. So I want to talk today about what sales really is. So many of us, as we talk to, and these can be internal or external sales, so when we talk to someone who has to give us approval to move forward, and so this can be with your boss, it can be with a prospect, it can be with your spouse. So many of us sort of adopt the Oliver Twist close, where you say, "Oh, please, sir, may I have some more?" And that puts all of the power into the hands of the person that you are dealing with. And that's not really how this works. So when you are making a sale or an agreement, everybody has to agree. So you shouldn't subvert your own authority in the sale. So if you have been doing a good job throughout your sales process of building your case, showing your value, showing that you are an expert, showing that you have a process to solve this prospect's problem, why would you give all of that up and say, "Please, sir, would you please close?" That's not what you're doing. So you have got to maintain your power throughout the process here. So you don't want to simply throw out an offer and then back up and wait for that person to decide. The offer that you make is just a stand that you were taking. It is a spot from which you should discuss. It is not binary, and it's not take it or leave it. It is not anything other than, wow, I think this is a fit. Here's what this fit usually looks like from my side. So if you were imagining that you were saying that to someone, would you not follow that "this looks like a fit" spiel with, how does it seem to you? Is it a fit on your side? Have we connected totally? Do we understand each other? Because honestly, so many of us will just say, "Please, sir, close," and then leave it. Or listen to, let me get back to you on that. And when someone says, "let me get back to you on that," whether or not they intend to, and it's about 50-50 if people intend to, but whether or not they intend to ever get back to you, what they are doing is delaying the discussion. They're saying, "I don't want to have this discussion right now." And you, as a participant in the discussion, are saying, "Oh, your needs are more important than mine, so I will acquiesce to your choice of not having the discussion right now." So again, you've sort of subverted your power. Way better to come at this from a position of trying to get to a common place. And you don't get to a common place by ceasing discussions. So if someone says, "You know what, I'm going to get back to you on this," a natural, reasonable follow-up would be, "Oh, okay. So before we part, is there anything that wasn't clear? Or was there, is there some sort of misunderstanding, is there something you don't understand? Or is it the price? Or is it me? Showered today, it should be okay." And what that will do, if someone intends on speaking to you ever again, they'll say, "You know what? It's the price. I didn't have a budget for this, so I've got to go figure out how we can do this." Wow, great. So now we have a point of discussion. And then you can say, "Okay, perfect. So why don't we catch up the day after tomorrow I'll call you, what's a good time to call? And then you know what you're talking about. You know that you are talking about terms and affordability. You're not talking about yes or no. You're talking about how do we make this work? And if someone isn't intending on getting back to you, they'll say something like, well, you know what, I just have to think about it. Which is code for, hey, good try, Charlie. Like you made a good pitch, but I hit it out of the park and you're done. So they're not coming back. So when someone says, hey, I need to get back to you on this, it's okay to ask why. And as a matter of fact, you are reclaiming your spot as an equal, because we know that when you ask for something, you feel like you're subverting yourself. But you're actually not asking for something. You are offering something. So that's what you have to get through your head, that sales isn't, I do my song and dance, and then I hand the decision to you. Sales is a formalized dance that will allow you to discern whether or not you get to slow dance. So this dance, this pitch, response, value proposition, discovery, all those steps, those are just the preliminary steps before you decide if you're going to offer what you have. And so that is you making the offer. You are not asking, you are making. This is an active, proactive, powerful stance, saying, when you are saying, wow, I understand what your problems are, and I know that I can fix it, therefore I'm going to offer you a solution. So you are not subverting yourself, you are actually making yourself a peer, which you are, to your customer or prospect who's going to say, wow, spot on, let's go. Or they're going to say, I have to think about this, or I'll get back to you. And that's an invitation to a discussion, because it's incumbent on you to find out what they have to think about, because you need that context. And if they don't give you an answer to what that context is, that means that they are not a good fit for you, because they are not meeting you at a point of being a peer. They are avoiding you. They're avoiding conversation with you. They're avoiding confrontation. But you are not seeking confrontation. You are making an offer to seek an agreement. Keep that in your head throughout your sales calls, that you are not going to get to the close by asking. You are going to get to a new customer relationship by offering a solution. And never say, please, sir, won't you close? Have a great day.